Do you want to know how you can get paid to look at houses and hotels? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I love testing different ways to make money. And recently I came across a platform that offered something I hadn't actually seen before, and that is to basically just get paid to visit different houses and apartments and hotels and look at them. And in this Clear Evaluations review, I will show you what this platform offers so you know exactly how it works and if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So let's start by going over the basics of what it is. And the platform that is offering this option is called Clear Evaluations. And when you go to the website, you can see that they are helping clients to get feedback about different things. For example, in the hospitality sector, they help companies that want real feedback about the guest's experience. You know, it's basically mystery shopping, but in a different way, because you need to, for example, go and visit the hotels, and then the companies behind them actually, paid Clear Evaluations to get you to go there, so they know how it feels to be a real, guest there. And it's the same with, for example, houses. That you go there and see a house, like pretend that you're going to buy it, and also you can do that with apartments. So this is quite unusual compared to other mystery shopping platforms I come across, and some quite interesting things. And you can also earn some quite nice extra money for this. But of course you do need to do it with the right expectations. So I will log in and show you exactly how it works. But first let's go over how you actually get started if you decide this is for you after watching this video. So if you decide to join, you just click the shoppers on the website, and then you come to a platform where you can see you can either log in or you can also register to become a shopper. You can also see there's something where you need to upload videos, and this is actually also because they also sometimes offer you to do different tasks where you need to wear a hidden camera to record your experience. And this is something you need to indicate when you join. You fill out your profile, whether you are willing to do this or not. There are some extra requirements, some extra info you need to fill out, so it's not for everyone, and maybe you also don't feel comfortable about it. That's something you need to decide yourself. They have strict requirements for that, and you can see that in the whole joining process when you are registering and filling out the extra information. But now log in, and then we can talk about how you can earn, like a little bit more about what you can earn for these different tasks, and show you examples of this. So once you're inside, the whole look is a little bit outdated, to be honest, in my opinion, but it's very easy to find your way. The thing is that you just have an account, and you need to first of all fill out your profile, and then sometimes you can also do like different tests and qualifications, because some of the tasks require you to pass certain tests. So this is unpaid. This is something you need to put time into, increasing your chances of finding the different tasks. So this is important. You take time to do this before applying for the jobs. But let's then go over the different jobs you can find. So you just go to the job board, and then you can search. You can either let it read your location and then search how many miles from you, or you can just enter an address. But this is, from what I've been able to find out, only available in the US. You can only find jobs in the US. So if you live in other countries and want to do like mystery shopping jobs, I also have information about that. I will leave a link below to a list I have on my website of other mystery shopping jobs. But to show you what to expect from this type of jobs, let us just search and see what we can find. So to just give like a good idea, you see I just said like 500 miles from New York, and then you can see there were 22 available jobs found. But of course that's not practical. What you need to think about is if you have to like go far for it, like how much do you need to spend, like time and money and all that? Does it really make sense? And for that we of course need to look at some of the earning examples. So let's just scroll down and see some of that. So here you can see some examples, and I have blurred out a lot because this is mystery shopping jobs. That means that I'm not allowed to actually show you the names and the addresses of the different jobs you can get, because different companies that have high Clear Evaluations don't want the staff there to know that there is mystery shopping going on. So I'm not allowed to do that. So that's why there's a lot blurred out inside this platform. This is just to give you an idea. The exact details of each job is something you would have to look at yourself. But you can see, for example, you would click on one of these, again, like to find more information. Again, I can't show you the details. I can just explain that, for example, some of it is where you need to go and look at a new home and see like the exact instructions if you read more. And then, sometimes you need to get a guided tour of an apartment or a home or extended hotel stay. That means that you need to go and pretend like take on a certain role, that you are looking for a certain, type of hotel stay for like longer term and for a certain budget and things like this, and actually pretend that you are really interested in, because this will give the companies real inside look about how their staff is actually dealing with clients and if it lives up to their standards. So this is a different types of mystery shopping jobs, and you can see some of the reward options. You can see, for example, here you would get $100 plus potentially a bonus of $20. Some of them pay less. If it's worth it or not, of course, depends on how much time. Some of them takes like an hour, 2 hours there, but then how much transportation do you need? That's something that you need to consider yourself, whether you find it worth it or not. But if you find it worth it, and if you think you can live up to the different requirements, then you can just hit apply, and then you need to wait to get approved, and then just follow the instruction. Make sure you live up to everything so you don't waste your time. And then once you have done everything, you will get paid the way that they have announced in the whole description there. So as you can see, there is actually a way to get paid to just go out and visit hotels and houses and apartments and pretend that you're going to actually buy them or stay longer if it's a hotel. And it's definitely a different type of mystery shopping job that I find quite interesting, and potentially also you can earn some nice extra money. And you will get paid via PayPal or bank transfer, so you will actually get paid in cash. But of course, it's not for everyone. As mentioned earlier, it is mainly in the US, but I also do think there are some tasks sometimes in Canada. But even if you live in those countries, there are not a lot of mystery shopping jobs like this available. You have to be lucky to live in an area where there are some, because it doesn't make sense if you have to spend hours and a lot of money to go to a task like this and then also spend an hour or two doing the task itself. But if you happen to live in an area where there are some, then it can be a nice and interesting way to earn a bit extra. But I would suggest that you also make sure to definitely use other mystery shopping platforms. I have a list on my website about different other legit mystery shopping jobs. I'll leave that below. But if you're looking for a way to actually build up a full-time income, a flexible full-time income, then this is of course not for you. But then I do have more information about my top recommended way to build a real online income, where if you are willing to put in time and effort, you can actually really end up building an income that can give you a lot of freedom to work when and where you want to. I will also leave a link below to more information about how potentially you can do this. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, then make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.